Hello, model building fans. It's time for another BMCK out of the box build. What I'm going to build here is something kind of new to me a little bit. I haven't done a lot of models of this type. And of course, I did do the Beverly Hillbillies Swamp Rat car, similar to this, but this will be different. This is a vintage police car, it says. I don't know if I'm going to build it as a police car or if I'm going to build it as authentic 125th scale replica of the 1927 Model T Ford, which is I'm a little bit more interested in than I am the police car aspect of it. I will probably do what I always do with these models and, make my own journey with them. I will probably make it like a barn find. If you found one of these cars in someone's old barn and might have a little weathering on it, a little rust, it will not look pristine because that's not the kind of cars I usually like to build. So let's see what it looks like inside. I got this on sale for 40% off, so I was very excited to get it. I got it for a very good price. I was very excited to get it because it was about the price I would like to pay for a model kit. So this is me. So there's the box. Terrific box art. Something tells me it's not going to come with these two little figures, which I wish it would. I hate it. When I was a kid, I'd get a model kit and I'd see on the box it have drivers, and then of course you got the model. There was no drivers. A little disappointing. Oh, it looks a lot of chrome parts. A lot of chrome parts. We'll see what I do with those. I'll use them if I have to. And of course, here are the windows. And, all that. Oh, this is very interesting. That's the coverings for the window. Oh, cool. Good. Great. Rubber wheels or vinyl. I think that's vinyl. I don't know if it's rubber or vinyl. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it looks like a pretty fun, little easy build. Let's take a look at that. Let's open that up and see what we got inside there. Yeah, it looks great. Of course, it's all white. Of course, I'll paint everything. There's the wheels. I guess that's probably the spare. Looks like it's got quite a few different options for some of the stuff. So we'll see what it goes. This looks like a kit that, for master model builders out there that do a lot of modifications, you could probably turn this thing into so many things. I mean, just looking at it out of the box right now, this kit has lots of potential. You could take this kit and turn it into a roadster or a hot rod or any number of other things. So depending on whatever your skill level is or what you want to try to do, this kit looks just fantastic. I mean, this just looking at it right now, I'm getting extremely excited about what I might be able to do with it. So really neat. Really good stuff. And there's all the extra parts. There's the roof. Engines. I think it comes with two different kind of engine types. So lots of opportunities. Got different kinds of wheel hubs. In fact, I already know which ones I'm going to use. I'm going to be using these rims right here. I like those a lot better than these other ones. Maybe they go together. I don't know. Maybe that's how they go. Well, maybe they'll go together. I don't know. I guess we'll have to get in there and see when I start putting it together. Yeah. This is all good stuff. Fantastic stuff. Looks like it's got the metal axles, which are nice. They'll go together pretty nice. Usually, we'll see if it looks more realistic. Got some decals. Most likely I will not use, as I hate them. I really have bad luck with details. Let's take a look at the instructions. Instructions always extremely important to me because I have to have everything spelled out because I will do it wrong if I don't have it. The instructions look pretty simple. Looks really nice. So put out by AMT. I've had a lot of success with AMT models, so I expect I'll have a lot of success with this one. I don't know if this is a re-release. I don't know if this is new. I don't know any of that. So there are the two different, looks like these are the two different motor types you can build. I'm building this one right here for sure. I think that's the stock engine that it would have come with, and that's what I'm always interested in. So yeah, and there's how the wheels go together. Oh, look, that's, see now. See, I've made some assumptions that were incorrect. So there aren't two different types of wheels. It's just one. That's just the outer part of the wheel. So just a lot of great stuff on this. There's some other kits it looks like AMT is going to be wanting to put out, or has put out. I don't know when this kit was released. I don't know if it's a re-release. I don't know when their first release of it was. I don't know any of the history of it. Maybe I'll try to do some research on that. Maybe I won't. Hard to say. So very excited about putting this model kit together. Yeah, this is going to be something pretty special. So I can't wait to see what I do with it. If I do it as a police car or not is probably what's going to be the big surprise. I'm going to probably see it. Probably not, because I'm just not really interested in it as a police car. I'm interested in it as a car. And there really isn't anything from the box I can show you that really shows it as being important that it's a police car. So there you have it. AMT vintage police car. Got it at a good price. Very excited to put it together. AMT by Round 2. See box bottom for complete parts and layout. Yeah, so we already saw the layout on this. And there we go. That's what we're going to do with it. Looks really terrific. Chief's radiator star. I'll put that on there. How about? Maybe I'll make it look like a beat up police car. Won't be beat up though. I'm not going to put any dents or anything in it. But I remember when I was a kid, someone in my neighborhood had an old beat up car from this era, and the steel was unbelievable on it, and I couldn't believe how well it had held up. So it won't have a lot of dents in it, so, but it will be a little weathered. All right, model building fans, here we are, the vintage police car by AMT. As you can see, I did not build it as it was shown on the box or in the instructions. I kind of went my own way with it, which I usually tend to do. I was really only interested in it as a car. I think it's the 1927 Model T. That's how I wanted to build it, and I wanted it to be kind of used and worn, and that's kind of how I went with it. I didn't use the covering on it. I had a little trouble getting it to fit the way I wanted it to fit, but it would have looked something like that. But on the back here, I couldn't get it to really fit right, and I had trouble getting it to kind of line up with the windshield there. So mine is a convertible. So, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I mean, this is really kind of what I wanted to do with it. I often use the word barn find or something like that. Oftentimes I don't know the correct terminology, but this is like a car I've seen online where someone goes out and they find one of these old cars and they get it running. So that's what this is. Found this in an old garage someplace and did a little bit of work on it, aired up the tires and worked on the motor, and got it working. So that's kind of how I did it. And you know, I did the old salt technique to you know, get that rust look, and I used, of course, the Tamiya weathering stuff that I just love a lot. I mean, I just love working with that. And the only thing kind of interesting I did is on the motor. I did run the spark plug wires to the distributor cap, which is this little square thing, which I've never seen a square one before. But there's lots of great actual video and pictures online of the 27 Ford Model T. So if you want to do this a little more traditional, you can. There are a couple of people on YouTube who have done it like the police car, so I encourage you to look them up. And they actually did a much better job on the model kit than I did. I actually made a lot of mistakes on this, but I'm okay with it. I actually dropped it and all this broke off, so I had to go in there and kind of put some reinforcing in there to kind of put it back together, which I'm fine with because it kind of looks like a, you know, a car that's been kind of over the years, you know, banged back together. So that's kind of how I went with it. I think the windshield came out okay. The front looks fun. And there's the undercarriage, which I think looks neat. I like the way he did it. I see some glue marks and stuff like that, that of course if it was in a contest it would be marked down. But I don't build contest level model kits. And I think, you know, sometimes when I see those model kits online, it's a little intimidating because I'm like, well, I can't build like that. And in some ways I don't want to build like that because I don't want to do any aftermarketing. I don't want to look for stuff. I really just want to open the box and build what's in the box with what I already have around the house. And that's kind of how I build. And the beautiful thing about model building, of course, is that all model builders are different. And they all have different visions, and they're all spectacular visions. I really love the online model building community because they're just so supportive. I mean, I've never had a negative comment on anything I've made. Every time I put a model kit out, someone might write in and say, hey, you know, you could try this or you could try that. But it's never judgmental or hurtful. And that's refreshing. That model builders are really just interested in talking about models and ways to build models and the different kinds of models that are out there to do. I'm getting ready to build some more models. I'm probably going to take a break away from cars for a while. I'm not really a car person, though the most views I get are for my cars. But I've got something I've been sitting on for quite a while that I really want to build because I'm really excited about it. And I'm just kind of curious if I can get it right. So I hope you enjoyed my take on the vintage 1927 police car by AMT. It is a great kit, went together very easily. I had no problems with any of the pieces or parts. And there's a lot of great possibilities with this kit. I think everything's lined up pretty well. I don't really have any complaints with it. So there you go. 1927 Ford Model T, lots of great pictures and resource material online to really actually get it really accurate. you know, it was interesting to see that if you have a completely restored Model T, they're not really that expensive. I was really surprised by that. So it shows you the quality of these cars, that they were able to survive so long. These cars were meant to last, and I think that's why you can still see quite a few of them. Here and there, I saw one day at a Target. Very strange. So there you go. As always, remember, model building is forever. Let's get some young people involved in this sport. In this, it's kind of a sport. Get young people involved in this hobby so that we can, you know, maybe get some of these model kits a little bit more affordable, because they are kind of expensive. So model building is forever. Get out there. Don't be angry all the time, and build some models.